In Los Angeles, there's a balabas. His name is Saul. I think actually Sal. His name is Sal. He did not grow up from. He's a very smart guy. He went to Harvard. He has a law degree, I think, from NYU. He's a very smart guy. But he didn't have Torah education. And growing up, and even as he got a little bit older, he started hearing about this thing called the Talmud. And he was always intrigued by the Talmud, but he was petrified to start it. Think about it, Rabbi Isai. If a guy hasn't seen a set of Shas, and you bring him in and you're like, yeah, this is the Shas. It's, 25 volumes. If you have the Mesivta Shas, it's like 500 volumes, whatever it is. You show like, yeah, we learn Gemara. Is this the same? No, it's a different volume. You got to go through. It's petrifying. And he was always scared to start Gemara. He'd feel like a loser. One day he decides, what am I scared of? He goes into the Svarim shop in Pico in Los Angeles, and he wants to buy a Gemara. He figures he'll buy volume 1, right? I mean, doesn't that make sense? You're going to start at the beginning. Bereshis, actually, Brachas, Meimasai. So he walks over and he asks someone, like, where's volume 1? And there's a kid standing there. And the kid says to him, oh, you're starting Daf Yomi? And he's like, Daf Yomi, have a nice day. He says to the kid, but he wants to know what Daf Yomi. He goes, what's Daf Yomi? So the guy says, the boy says, it's people who study one daf of Gemara every day. The kid explains it's 2 sides, it's a folio, whatever, etc., etc. And he says to the kid, oh, there's people that do that? And the kid says to him, yeah, today is the first day of the cycle. He had walked into the store, Brachas, Daf Beis Amud Aleph, in the Daf Hayomi. And he started learning and teaching. He has a lot of followers all out there on the internet, and he has a website. And he calls himself Accidental Talmudist. As if to say, the fact that he started learning, how did he start learning? Almost an accident. We know there's no accident. The Rebbe Shalom had him come in that day, and he jumped on the bandwagon of and eventually that one daf turned into the next daf, and he finished Shas, I think, if I'm not mistaken, on the last Siyam Shas that we just had last year. That's the koyach, that's the skula. And if you don't take anything out of it, you take the stories out of it, that's fine. But the one thing we have to take out of here is never minimize the guy who's doing his best. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu's playback, he's more important than Shema Yisrael. He's more important than Selam Elikim. He's more important than V'ahavta L'reacha Kamecha, because he's there every day in the daily grind. Hashem should help each and every one of us realize and appreciate that important grind.